Hi, so here I want to show you how to address where people are speaking over each other at the same time. This is also often called crosstalk, and it is hard to totally tease out, but I want you to try. So if there is a place in the transcript where you and the participant were speaking at the same time, you want to try to untangle that. And so, you're speaking at the same time. Here it's going to look totally separate. Just do the best that you can. But here, I want to play a little bit of this audio so you can hear what I'm talking about. Now, this is, again, not an interview. This is a press briefing. And this reporter and Governor Reynolds have a bit of a confrontation, but you're going to hear them talk over each other. So listen to this for just a moment.
And is it worth it? This is part of the problem, the scare tactics that's being laid out by the media. I've walked through the numbers.
I resent that you say
we
that
have
to me.
to.
That is not an appropriate thing to say.
You just said it to me. That I'm
asking this question respectfully.
All right, so you see that exchange was heated. Hopefully nothing in your interview is anywhere near that heated. But the point here is that you could hear that they were talking at the same time. And if you look here through my transcript, even though it doesn't perfectly correspond with the audio, I've done the best I can to untangle it. So you see I have this statement here from Governor Reynolds that this is part of the problem and scare tactics. Dave then jumps in and says, "I resent you just said that to me." Governor Reynolds starts to speak back, but he keeps talking. So I kept this all on one line and said that, he says it's not an appropriate thing to say to me. She's saying at the same time, "You just said that to me." She gets a little frustrated, so her language gets a little confusing. I added in these dots to show that she was being a little confusing, but you may or may not want to do that. You don't need to worry about that level of detail. So let me play this again, and you can watch again how I tried to separate out this conversation where they are talking over each other.
This is part of the problem, the scare tactics that's being laid out by the media. I've walked through the numbers.
I resent that you say
we
that
have
to me.
to.
That is not an appropriate thing to say.
You just said it to me. That I'm
asking this question respectfully of you. I respect you and your position. These are things that I just.
All right. So I'm sorry, it recentered there because it was moving below my screen. But you can see here that, my transcription isn't perfect. That's going to happen with some crosstalk. I'll actually probably spend some more time on this over the future trying to straighten this out. You definitely don't need to worry about getting perfect for this class. I just wanted to give you some kind of indication of what you do in a transcript that is produced by Otter when two people are speaking at the same time. All right, so do what you can, but don't get too lost in the details. Don't spend too much time on this. Your transcripts do not need to be perfect.